and welcome viewers to the Saturday, April 20th edition of 284 News. I am Jacka Wooding, bringing you our top stories from this week. Thank you so much for joining us. As the Virgin Islands prepares to observe Library Week 2024 from April 22nd to 27th, Chief Librarian Suzanne Greenaway has underscored the integral role that libraries and literacy play in fostering strong communities.
Library Week is a special time of the year where the public library services celebrate the value and the unique role that libraries play in a community. We celebrate libraries as transforming the community, and also building communities as well. This week, Library Week will be held during the month of April, and our theme is Libraries Moving Full Steam Upstream.
This year's observation coincides with World Book and Copyright Day on April 23rd. Greenaway said the slate of activities is geared primarily towards engaging the territory's youth to promote reading, advance literacy skills, and highlight the public library system's offerings.
Packed agenda for that week.
Yes.
All right. The first thing is Monday, the 22nd of April. Honorable Shari De Castro, our Minister for Education, Youth Affairs and Sports, she will declare the week open with a message. And then we also will start that week with having book displays reflecting the acronym STEAM: Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics. And we will also have book hunts at all three libraries reflecting the same theme acronym. 23rd of April is World Book and Copyright Day. So we have a few things happening that day. On that morning, we have Mactavia's Tiny Tots coming into the library, and they will have our staff, our library officers, they will present a science demonstration experiment for the children. So they can have an idea of what we can do, simple demonstration of science. Arts and craft, and also a story from 10 to 10:45. On Tuesday as well, we also have Agape Total Life Academy coming in, and they're coming in where Ms. Letson is going to introduce them to the ebook platform. Yes. And we also have a STEAM book hunt, and also a word search, a STEAM word search as well. Okay, moving along. On that same day is World Book and Copyright Day. So we have had authors go into your studio to record excerpts from their work, and that would be aired on the radios as well as put on our Facebook page and government's Facebook page. On Wednesday, we have Francis Letson School coming in, and they again will be introduced to our ebook platform, and they will participate in book hunts, STEAM book hunts, and STEAM word searches.
A major highlight is the launch of the Public Library's new eBook Overdrive platform, which provides a digital collection of ebooks and audiobooks for adults and children across fiction and non-fiction genres.
Overdrive has created an app for the library to use, which is Libby. It is hosted by Overdrive. To access Libby, you can access Libby by going to the website virginislands.overdrive.com. On Libby, you can access our audiobooks or ebooks, and you don't have to physically come to the library. You can download it on any of your devices, maybe your tablet, your telephone. You can even listen to Libby in your car. So with Libby, all you need to do is register. Get your new library card and register, and with that card, the librarians would give you your credentials to log on, and you can access them at any time, anywhere, any place.
Okay.
In other news, in a bid to alleviate the burden of high electricity expenses on residents of the British Virgin Islands, the BVI Electricity Corporation has unveiled a solar technology energy program. The initiative was announced by the Minister for Communication and Works, the Honorable Kai Reimer, during a press conference on Thursday.
This government has been concerned about the high cost of living in the territory and the high cost of energy, which are primarily driven by factors that are external to our shores, in particular factors such as the cost of fuel and shipping, which have been affected by global events such as wars. We have made it our mission to seek and to implement solutions to lower the cost of energy and the cost of living for the people of the Virgin Islands. In support of this mandate, the BVIEC has embarked on an agenda to reduce the per unit price of electricity to their customers. These efforts are expected to realize a positive impact in the near future.
Minister Raima underscored the pivotal role that STEP will play in assisting residents in achieving lower electricity costs, emphasizing its contribution to the broader goal of advancing environmentally friendly energy practices.
Today, I am pleased to introduce one of those initiatives developed in support of that mandate, the Solar Technology Energy Program, or STEP, which is meant to reduce the electricity bills of participant residential customers by as much as 50%. This initiative will involve the installation of grid-tie systems that will allow electricity to be produced to customers from the sun, and in some cases may result in financial credits being given to participating customers by BVIEC. In simplified terms, BVIEC will purchase the equipment and cover the installation cost. So there is no upfront cost to the customer.
To gauge public interest and facilitate enrollment, the BVIEC will roll out a comprehensive survey for interested individuals to complete and register for participation.
By the end of the day today, BVIEC will post a survey on its website so that interested customers can register their interest in the program. BVIEC will take the necessary steps to have the associated systems installed in the upcoming months. I encourage everyone to register for the STEP program. That is integral to this program will be the engagement of installers who will have the opportunity to gain experience installing these systems, such that in the coming years they can be better prepared to launch new business ventures that will support the BVI's climate change agenda.
And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us. We will be right back.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? 3-time champion, baby! I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream, and then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Across the BVI, the fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacoast Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. Excitement is in the air as we get ready for the One Virgin Islands Music Festival, scheduled to take place from June 28th to June 29th, right before One VI Poker Run. More in this report.
A star-studded lineup featuring renowned artists such as Taurus Riley, Massacre, Protege, Farmer Nappy, Sister Joyce, Revelation the Royal, Mikhail Teja, and the A-Team Band promises 2 days of unforgettable performances and entertainment. The announcement was made by the One Virgin Islands team at a press conference on Tuesday, unveiling plans for the highly anticipated event. Kyla Forbes, organizing committee member of the music festival, highlighted Cane Garden Bay Beach as the perfect venue for such a grand affair, citing its stunning natural beauty as the ideal setting for an outdoor music festival.
This event aims to capture the essence of sun, sea, and soul, offering attendees an immersive experience celebrating music, culture, and most importantly, a sense of community. Envision all of this against the stunning backdrop of King Garden Bay Beach, which offers a picturesque setting unlike any other. Spanning over 3 decades, this location has housed the most iconic events. Its capability to accommodate thousands of attendees over the course of this weekend makes it the ideal location.
The festival, produced by KT Productions and spearheaded by Chief Executive Officer Kenny Thompson, promises to deliver an extensive mix of musical genres and performances that will captivate audiences of all ages. Thompson encouraged residents to stay tuned for updates on additional artists set to join the already star-studded lineup, ensuring a diverse and dynamic musical experience for all.
The lineup is not fully completed as yet. We still have local artists to add to that cast. So, and 1 or 2 more internationals. So, just keep your ears and eyes glued to all the platforms, and we'll be putting out the information there shortly.
Dr. the Honorable Natalio Wheatley, Premier and Minister of Tourism, threw his full support behind the weekend of festivities, emphasizing the festival's role in enhancing the territory's tourism product. He clarified that the One Virgin Islands Music Festival is not meant to compete with the BVI Tourist Board's Music Festival, but rather complement it, adding to the richness and diversity of events available in the British Virgin Islands.
Certainly, I didn't want anyone to get the concept or the notion in their mind that we see this as an event that competes against the event that the Tourist Board is putting on at all. Quite the opposite. We see these events as being complementary and building upon the success that we are establishing here in the Virgin Islands. For persons who are very much involved in tourism and pay attention to the tourism numbers, they would know around May, June, July, straight up until September, October, things get slower in the Virgin Islands. And certainly beginning in May and then June, having these type of events helps to bolster our tourism product, and it helps to push our tourism numbers up.
2nd District Representative Melvin Mitch Turnbull echoed Dr. Wheatley's sentiments, expressing gratitude to the organizing committee for bringing increased economic activity to his district. He highlighted the significant benefits that the weekend of events will bring to the King Garden Bay community, including opportunities for local businesses and the promotion of tourism in the area.
With the artists that were listed, it is going to be a power-packed event, and I want to thank all the business community, the persons in King Garden Bay who have been meeting, and all persons throughout the Virgin Islands who have been sharing the buzz and getting ready to support this amazing and tremendous event. I want to thank all individuals, business persons, everyone that is doing their part to make this weekend possible. All sponsors who are more than well appreciated, and I thank you for your ingenious ideas. I thank you for your thoughts, but more so, I thank you for considering the hub of tourism, which is right here in King Garden. It don't get no better than this.
Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
Meanwhile, details are slowly emerging about the highly anticipated 70th Emancipation Festival celebrations this summer. While the lineup of performers remains under wraps for now, the BVI Tourist Board promises an exciting reveal is on the horizon. According to Dirk Walters, events manager for the BVI Tourist Board, the first official launch for the event, the Platinum Jubilee, will take place on April 26.
I can't state names right at this minute. We hope to release a couple names at least next week, because what we're doing is next week Friday, which is the 26th, of April, we have an event that we're doing at the Market Square where we will be publicly releasing the slogan and we'll be presenting the winner of the slogan, the theme, and all cultural activities, Moko Jumbis, a steel band, Fungi band, and another local band, as well as make sure your local food, all the local cuisine and drinks and all of those things will be on sale as well. So that's like kind of launch to the festival. And we also have a series of other fundraisers and events coming up, including a block party that we're planning. The date will be announced, and fish fries and other things of that nature, beach events, tramps, all of that's coming up.
Residents of the Virgin Islands recently had the opportunity to participate in selecting the celebratory slogan through online voting. Walters explained that while the top choices from this voting process will be considered, there is still flexibility to make adjustments before landing on a final slogan.
Just to let you know, with the slogan competition, we are allowed to actually, even when it was on the Virgin Islands Festival and Fairs, what we would do is you are allowed to tweak it somewhat, even if you choose that winner. If you have to add in a word or two just to make it more inclined. Yes. You should see your face.
Yeah, because I was like, if some of the ones we saw, how does that work? So you vote on the slogan?
Yes.
Talk to us about
So persons can vote on the slogan. There are links posted on the Facebook page and various social media pages. You can click on the link and you vote, because we received, if I'm not mistaken, 70 entry submissions for the slogan. So it was voted on and we just cut it down bit by bit until it came down to like the final 7 or 8, and then it's down to the final 3 and so forth and so on.
Concerns had been raised in some corners of the community about an apparent lack of information and planning updates for the Milestone Festival. However, Walters assured that preparations are very much underway despite the planning body going through a, quote, transitional period. He acknowledged that bureaucratic processes have impacted the timelines to some degree, but affirmed that the 70th Emancipation Festival will be a remarkable and memorable experience for all.
I would like to say that there was a slight delay in certain things being disseminated to the public, but of course we're going through what I would call a transitionary period, of course, right? So in that you will have a few hiccups and speed bumps along the way. That's fine, that's to be expected, but we are correcting that. And I am the events manager, but we do have a marketing department, so we work hand in hand, and everything does have to get approved by higher ups, the brass, as they would say. So, sometimes there could be slight little miscommunication or delays and different things. We're getting that dealt with.
I know the leader of the opposition mentioned that the COI may be a blockage in terms of the development and funding for healthcare. Is that part of your delay as well?
Funding?
Yeah, meaning that because of the stringent processing of approving funding and spending and so on.
Well, there's always been a stringent process of approving funding and spending, because every single year, at least that I've been involved in festival, you have to put your respective budget together. You have to submit it. You have to go through a full vetting process and procedure. You have to submit quarterly financial reports, quarterly reports to COI implementation unit. It's not business as usual like how it was years before. It's a lot more stringent. You have to give regular reports to Premier's office, Ministry of Finance. You meet with their team, you go through your budgets, and
The April 26th kickoff promises to be a celebration in itself, with cultural activities and food available. And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us because there is more news when we return.
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of wind and flew right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second. Super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Welcome back and thank you so much for sticking with us. We continue with news that opposition leader, the Honorable Ronnie Skelton, has urged the government to shift from hosting celebratory events to tackling the numerous socio-economic issues affecting residents. In an impassioned address to the House of Assembly, Skelton argued that the community has had its fill of these quote parties and festivities in recent times amid lingering unresolved problems. He went as far as to suggest that the entertainment activities should hold off until August, when the 70th Emancipation Festival will be held.
We had 3 parties over the weekend. The spring regatta, the basketball, the all parties, we all go out and have fun. We don't need another one. The 70th coming up in August, which is what, 3-4 months away? Let's keep the big party then. Let's keep the big party then. But the country, there's a lot of problems in the country.
For some time, a growing chorus of public voices has called on the government to scale back funding for entertainment events and redirect those financial resources to address the myriad of socio-economic challenges facing the Virgin Islands. The opposition leader lamented the multitude of challenges facing the territory, questioning the government's priorities and allocation of resources.
You heard the member for the Latch Deputy Premier talks about I hear to call these stuff bathrooms and toilets. They call them comfort stations. You know, it's a nicer word. You know, it's put me to build a toilet. I probably won't build it. I'll probably build a comfort station. But we need to get these things done, and we need to, you know. We cannot sit down and allow the public service system, because they are scared. They don't want to be questioned by another COI. But if you're not doing anything wrong, why do you need to worry about some of this stuff? You can be questioned by anybody. Are you carrying home the taxpayers' money in your pocket? No. Was this the right way to do it? Do this stuff? At the time when I was making a decision and all the circumstances that were present to me, yes, this was the right way to do it. But, you know, for us to be doing nothing, Madam Speaker, all the systems, the roads, the water.
In other news, the BVI Barracudas swim team is gearing up for upcoming meets in the region, with their next competition expected to be the Virgin Islands Long Course Championships in St. Croix this May. More in this report.
Following a stellar performance at their first meet of 2024 in St. Thomas, USVI, where they clinched an impressive 23 top 3 finishes and achieved 36 personal best times, the team is primed for another shot at glory at the Virgin Islands Long Course Championships in St. Croix, which is scheduled from May 18th to 19th. 284 Media recently caught up with coach Rebecca Knuckles, the driving force behind the Barracudas' success. She shared her thoughts on the team's journey during a recent training session at the Cane Garden Bay Beach.
I'm honestly so proud of everything they've accomplished so far, because it has been a challenge. Recently, the only pools that we've been able to use is on a Saturday, Banana Key are very nice and let us have a little bit of time in their pool. It's only a 12-meter pool, but it helps with their turns. And then just recently, Lambert Resort Hotel have allowed a couple hours a week for them to practice there. But not all of the swimmers are able to make those sessions. So the ones that are training on a Thursday, I think most of them do the Saturday session at Banana Key, but that 12-meter pool is their only pool time for some of the swimmers. So it is a challenge.
Rebecca also noted that training in the ocean does have a few benefits, including building strength among the swimmers, which has worked in their favor at previous meets. However, she said the negatives far outweigh the positives, as she provided more insight into the challenges faced while training out at sea.
There's a huge list of challenges. I mean, just off the top of my head, there's waves. When there aren't waves, we quite often get jellyfish or little stingy things in the water. So if it is rough, we don't normally have the jellyfish, but when it is calm, we may get little jellies stinging. If we come down to train when there's a cruise ship in, avoiding all of the tourists who could be swimming or floating around on things, so avoiding all of those, and not being able to practice their turns and starts properly. And then the other challenge is not having a base of operations, as you said, like a facility.
Coach Rebecca said her focus is to have the team as prepared as possible with the available resources. She said the goal for 2024 is to field a BVI team for the upcoming OECS Championships later this year.
Basically, the swimmers' age, their group that they swim in is the age they are on December 31st at midnight. So some swimmers will have just entered a new age group. We have swimmers who just moved up from the 8 and under category, which means they can't do 25-meter races anymore. The shortest distance is 50. So they're adjusting to that new, like 50-meter, 100-meter every single race. So we did just have, at the meet we just went to, we had 3 swimmers achieve B times, which is the motivational time. There's a chart and it has B times, double B times, then it goes on to A times and gets faster and faster. So we're really striving for those A times, but getting some on the chart and getting those B times, when you see OECS, which is normally at the end of the year each year, the BVI hasn't been to that since before Irma. I believe it was 2016 the last time the BVI went.
Present during the training session were 11-year-old Lily Carey and 9-year-old Aaron Bisundat. Lily placed first at the last meet in the 11 and over girls 100-meter breaststroke, while Aaron achieved a B time in the 10 and under boys 50-meter freestyle, placing third, and second in the 10 and under boys 50-meter backstroke. Both spoke about their love for swimming.
It feels really amazing to represent something I'm really good at for the BVI. I did come home with some good times and places and stuff, and since I was racing against older kids 13 and 14, and I did really well with them, so I was very proud of myself. I really enjoy swimming because I'm really good at it, and I really like it. And the last swim meet that we went to, I came back home with some really good times, and I was racing against older people because I just went up in age groups, and now I'm racing against 10 and 12-year-olds, and I'm only 9.
Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
And that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com. Like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and Threads. I'm Jacques Wooding, and I will see you again next week. So have yourself a safe and enjoyable weekend. Goodbye.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of it. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man, take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top up or what?
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.